Hi again, everyone. Okay, so today I was on my way to work, and I usually get the bus because I'm lazy. And I picked up the Metro newspaper, which they hand out for free on the bus, and I was greeted with this headline: "Experts still try cures for gays." I'm not impressed. So I read the article, and it's just saying how there is a rather large proportion of psychiatrists and psychologists still trying to cure gay people through therapy. And in addition to that, of course, there are the Christian ministries that are trying to cure all of these gay people, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand why they are doing this when, you know, a homosexuality is not considered a mental illness. That's their job, to sort out mental illnesses, nothing more. The evidence is overwhelming, and it says that these kinds of therapies do not work, and it makes me so sad that not only are certified psychologists still trying to do this, but there's people out there that feel that's what they need. That is the saddest thing, in my opinion. Okay, this article was in the Metro newspaper, and I also printed out the BBC article that was on their website today about it. I'm sure it's in all the papers. But I was trying to think, why would this be seen as an important thing to do? And the only thing that I can come up with is homophobia. Homophobia that is present in the culture at large, but is also evidently prevalent in psychologists, psychiatrists, and unfortunately, their patrons. So, where is all of this homophobia coming from? Because in today's culture, it's not politically correct or polite to discriminate against someone based on their sexual orientation. I mean, people like myself are protected under the law against that, and there's good reason for that. And then it hit me. All of this homophobia stems from this book. And I was thinking, you know, what in this book is kind of telling people that it's wrong? Well, we could go over the specific verses and everything, but I think that would be fruitless. Because lately I have seen, the BBC did a documentary called Deborah 13, and then there's all of these Christian evangelists on TV and the internet that are using the 10 Commandments to witness to people and preach to people. Now, I'm not going to go over the 10 Commandments in depth. If you want to find them, just Google them. I'm sure you can find them easily. I think the 10 Commandments need to be rewritten to reflect our modern times. Why should we follow these rules that were written by pretty much illiterate sheep herders 5,000 years ago? Why should the world prescribe to Bronze Age philosophy? To me, it doesn't really make sense. So here is a new list of 10 Commandments that are an amalgamation from an online blogger and Richard Dawkins' latest book. Do not do to others what you would not want them to do to you. In all things, strive to cause no harm. Treat your fellow human beings, your fellow living things, and the world in general with love, honesty, faithfulness, and respect. Always seek to be learning something new. Test all things. Always check your ideas against the facts, and be ready to discard even a cherished belief if it does not conform to them. Never seek to censor or cut yourself off from dissent. Always respect the rights of others to disagree with you. Enjoy your own sex life and leave others to enjoy theirs in private, whatever their inclinations, which are none of your business. Do not discriminate or oppress on the basis of sex, race, or, as far as possible, species. Do not indoctrinate children. Teach them how to think for themselves, how to evaluate evidence, and how to disagree with you. Question everything. Now, if we followed these 10 Commandments instead, don't you think that this world would be a much better place? I certainly think that if people followed these instead, things like homophobia would be seen as a historic artifact, looked upon with disgust and disdain, just like racism is in today's civilized society. Well, that's all I have for you for now. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon.